Okay, so let's go over the unit that we have been discussing for a few days, okay, for 2 weeks. So we are on unit number 3, and what is the title of our unit, Patrick?
Our title of unit is Live or Live to Live.
Okay, very interesting topic. We have been talking about different ways of enjoying food. And this is actually one of my favorite topics in our textbook because of course we love eating, don't we? You love eating?
Yes.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, so reserve that later on. We'll have like a few minutes and it's going to be lunch. That's concept, you already know the key concept. Our key concept is of course culture, our related concepts, message and context, and of course our global context is all about personal and cultural expression.
3 months of interview should be made about what we eat and influenced by our culture and the context in which we live, and might send messages about who we are.
Okay, part of this unit we talk about, thank you Archie, part of this unit we talked about food being some sort of an identification, right? Showing off our identity. You remember that? You have presented presentations about foods that you do have in your culture. Did you still remember the kind of presented presentations about foods that you do have in your culture? Did you still remember the kind of food that your classmate presented about this traditional food in Japan? What food was that? Yes, Candy? It's delicious and it also represents something about their culture of Japan. And then of course we are going to celebrate a few days from now the Mid-Autumn Festival in China. And what is this traditional food that we usually give to our friends?
Mooncake.
The mooncake. And of course it also symbolizes something. Right? So food is more than just food. It's something that would show us some sort of our culture and of course our wasting of food. Because wasting of food is a no-no. And you know that. How can you therefore stop so much food from going to waste? That is now my question. You are going to watch a video in relation to this question, and then we will answer the set of questions that we have in here after watching the video. Now the first question. So what are those guys? What are those that you can see in the screen? Those are shopping carts. Do you use them when you go shopping?
Yes.
Do you fill them up with goods? No? Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. Okay, that says cutting food waste is a delicious way of saving money, helping to feed the world and protect the planet. Who wants to have this quote? Okay, so I could share with you, but you can make your own. That is just a suggestion. Okay, you could make your own statement. And then I have here another one. There is food for everyone on this planet, but not everyone eats. That's a sad reality, right? There's enough food in the planet. However, not everyone has, of course, the chance to eat. Why? There are factors about that. Okay, maybe they don't have money to buy food, or maybe there isn't really enough food in that area. Of none, okay.
干脆跟铅笔画掉擦掉吗？
对，然后擦掉好了。
擦掉吗？
可以啊，是的。他们地方很漂亮，很漂亮。
Brothers.
照不够大？怎么会比啊？
够大，够大。
idea that before I do.
The one that you do.
Some idea.
What did you do before? Did we make
Where's your poster?
So these are the posters that you have created. Now the statements are clear. Stop food waste, value your food, save lives. And we are going to post these posters in the hallway, okay? To raise awareness in the school about doing our share in stopping food waste, okay? Minimizing food waste. Do you have any questions, guys, about our activity for today? No questions. Okay, as you eat your lunch after this class, remember our lesson. Avoid food waste. Value your food, okay? So that in a way, we could save lives and we could do our share. Okay, thank you very much. Very good posters.
My name is Patrick Sullivan. What we are learning is about eat to live or live to eat. And the key concept is the culture. And global context is personal and cultural expression. The activity that I like the most is when we are doing presentations. And I like the teacher teaching us about the food and the cultures. I think I'm developing on communication. I think there is a challenge of doing presentation, and I overcome it by practicing at home.
I am Theresa Legatam. I am 40 years old and been teaching in school for almost 9 years. I am teaching MYP 1 and MYP 2 language and acquisition, and I am teaching MYP 3 and MYP 4 and 5 for language and literature. I think it's more of the communication skills, communicative skills, and also thinking skills. I do make sure that my students do create original works, they do brainstorm, and they also, in a way, use wide range of speaking techniques to express their thoughts and ideas in class. They really need to be communicators. They need to communicate their thoughts, they need to be creative, they need to be thinkers so that they could conceptualize works that will enable them to share their reflection and their understanding of the unit and the subject. I make sure that the environment in the classroom is conducive for learning. I would want to have a friendly atmosphere where they could, easily come up with questions, could ask questions, they could share opinions, and I emphasize the importance of asking questions because it is in asking questions that we develop this thinking, skills, the thinking abilities of our students, and also in that way we could assess if they're having difficulties or they're having, bright new ideas that they could actually share in the class. So I think the environment in the classroom is very important. It should be conducive for learning. At the same time, it should be conducive for inquiring. They will not feel threatened if they're going to be, if they will be asking questions.